fucking bullshit. How about now? Did I do it? Yeah. Now, this is good. This is a world record. I figured it out. Oh. Let's pretend that one was a April Fool's joke and that I didn't actually fuck it up. God, I'm so pissed. I tested everything. OBS equals mastered. I don't think so. I'm actually really pissed right now. I'm going to have to, I think I'm going to have to find a community college and enroll in some kind of course because this is ridiculous. I'm at my limit with the tech stuff here. But you know what? It's fine. Oh, I'm so pissed. I'm not gonna lie. I was getting very cocky. I was like, I know there's a way. I know there's a way to do it. I want to be able to zoom people in here. You know what I mean? So I can talk to people. And I was like, that's the next step. Now that I've mastered everything, I can't even get audio. And I'm thinking I'm going to learn how to zoom people in here. Let me know if you know how to zoom people in. First, tell me if it's possible to do. I think it is possible to do. And then second, someone tell me how to do it in the chat. Zoom me in? Brother, I don't know how to do it. That was my next thing. I don't even know how to get the audio going. I'm way behind where I thought I needed to be. Oh, God. I was having so much fun, too. My grandma took a course at the library on computers. Maybe you could do something like that. Yeah, maybe I should. Maybe I should do that. Most people use Discord. See, how am I celebrating Liberation Day? I'm eagerly waiting for Liberation Day tomorrow. Pray for us in Wisconsin today. Oh, prayers up. You know who's praying? Oh, it's probably possible, but I don't know how. Great. We don't have any OBS masters in the chat. That's not going to help anybody. I was having a lot of fun, though. I really thought I had it all figured out. Okay, also, you guys got to let me know if you know who, do you guys know who, I just found out about this guy, Youngblud, and it's killing me that YouTube doesn't let you play shit without a copyright. But okay, this thing popped up in my feed. I'm going to be honest with you. I have no idea who Youngblood is, okay? But this is very sweet. I have no, this guy, I kind of refuse to believe he's real. He seems like he seems like I'm watching a movie and he's playing a pop star and this is a scene from that movie. He doesn't seem real. But then I looked him up. And it's killing me that you can't play copyright stuff because is this going to get me in trouble? Am I going to get in trouble for even showing it on the screen? Probably not. But the first video that comes up, hello heaven, hello. I'm going to need you guys to watch that. That's incredible. Oh, there's no. Wow. Is there really no? Let's see. There's no sound on the audio. That's incredible. Motherfucker. Why does this? Oh. No, I know I did all that. That's the thing. You guys it's here. Yeah, I know the mic idiot. Man, what an absolute mess. It's okay. You gotta just. Do you have a nephew that you can call to help? Look, that's fine. I just gotta relax. You know, the whole point of this whole thing is for old dogs to learn new tricks. All right, it's. Oh. That really drives me. Let's try one more time. Let's see what that does. Nope, absolutely nothing. Yeah, that's all right. That's fine. I know. I need to hire some boy. Please, if you're a boy, email me and let's get you set up on this thing. God, I'm so pissed. 3 streams where I was, getting real confident in myself. Now look at me. The old dogs got out of hand, I guess. Oh boy. Well, at least we can still look at stuff. You guys want to look at some upsetting news? Let's see what we got here. Breaking news. Attorney General Pam Bondi directs prosecutors to seek death penalty for Luigi Mangione. This is absolutely unbelievable. Is the Ben and Emil show song custom made? I tried to find it, but it ain't anywhere. What does that mean? Oh, I think I'm being fucked with on that one. Show us a funny tweet. How about this one, huh? Luigi Mangione's murder of Brian Thompson, an innocent man and father of 2 young children, was a premeditated, cold-blooded assassination that shocked America. After careful consideration, I have directed federal prosecutors to seek the death penalty. And in this case, as we carry out President Trump's agenda to stop violent crime and make America safe again. Ugh. When will the anti-Italian sentiment in this country right itself? This is unbelievable. They really do. Braden Grieve. They hate to see an Italian man winning. Because I'll tell you what, there's a... Let me see. But you know who doesn't? The actual people, and that's really... Because here's the New York Times Instagram. Look at our beautiful boy. Oof, wet hot American sniper. Is this the top comment? Reminder that 0 school shooters have ever had the death penalty put against them. One rich man is more important than all the children in America. Ain't that the truth, brother? I love when people just say this. Thank you for your service, pal. The like would have sufficed. this, or just like the pointing finger. Thank you, pal. Oh yeah, a classic. Remind me, are any of the school shooters alive? Oh boy. Oh, look at this. I love a helpful. Around a dozen school shooters are still alive. Ethan Crumbly is serving life. Demetrios. Oh, is there a Greek school shooter? That's gonna bum me out. Mitchell Johnson was released. Colt Gray is awaiting trial. Brandon McInerney sentenced to 21 years. Most are incarcerated or institutionalized. Oh, buddy. This. I'll tell you what, though. Oh, fuck. I wanted to play a video. You know what? We're going to have to figure this out. Emil, what is your favorite war movie? I'm going to binge. I don't know if I have a favorite war movie. Let's see if that works. Nope.
Threat to public.
Oh my God. Tell me if you can hear this.
I've made it clear, if you take part in the wave of domestic terrorism against Tesla properties, we will find you, arrest you, and put you behind bars. Today, I'm proud to announce that the Department of Justice has unsealed federal charges against another Tesla attacker. We've charged Cooper Frederick.
Oh my God. I don't need a boy. Don't email me. If you're a boy, do not email me. I am my own IT man. I figure out everything. Don't email me. If you emailed me, I'm deleting it. No one help me. I don't need help. I can fix everything. This feels incredible. Are you kidding me? What a dream. What a dream. Oh my God. I was the boy the whole time. I was the boy I needed in my life. Oh my God, what a dream. Oh man. Oh my God, there's almost 100 people in here who saw that. Ugh. Anyway. Finally, we can read this. Okay. Pam's on a little tear today, I will say. Because here's what's going to happen if you fuck with tariffs. Or Teslas.
I've made it clear, if you take part in the wave of domestic terrorism against Tesla properties, we will find you, arrest you, and put you behind bars. Today, I'm proud to announce that the Department of Justice has unsealed federal charges against another Tesla attacker. We've charged Cooper Frederick in the firebombing of a Tesla dealership that occurred on March 7th in Loveland, Colorado. All of these cases are a serious threat to public safety. Therefore, there will be no negotiating. We are seeking 20 years in prison. The crime was committed in Colorado, and thanks to the great investigative work by the FBI, the defendant was arrested in Plano, Texas. Let this be a warning. You can run, but you cannot hide. Justice is coming.
Damn. She's scary. It's so over for us. Ooh. Kind of a good point by Nick here. Vandalizing the Capitol and attacking law enforcement gets you out of jail free card, though. Gets you a get out of jail free card, though. Oh, boy. Look at that fucking car. Wow, guy farting. She's kind of bad though. Questionable. I will say, impossible to tell what age she is. I'm pretty sure she is way older than she looks. I'm gonna have to confirm. I mean, first off, how old do we think that woman looks? I don't know. I honestly, she looks like ageless to me. I've never seen someone who looks like this. But I bet she's probably in her 50s. She doesn't look like it though. Wow, almost 60. I mean, she does not look 60. Whatever she's done, whatever they're doing down there in Florida. Good for you, Pam. Oh, wow. Chat is sounding off. A lot of people are, no one has even come near 59. Jesus Christ, 30, 42? Pam, the people love you. Thank you, Kenny. That is wild, isn't it? All right, guy farting. You're going to have to get it together. Oh, guys, I can't tell you how happy I am that I figured it out. That feels like a different person who was asking for the boy to email them. I don't even know that guy. That was pure panic. I don't want a boy to email me. Wow. Some people in the chat are saying guy farting may be Ben, and that's honestly, we don't know. It could fully be Ben. Dude said wowie wow wow, and I can honestly kind of see Ben saying wowie wow wow. Who's Dr. Miami? Oh, bro, this guy is pure trouble. I don't know anything about him, but I don't like it. Oh boy. Emil doesn't know Dr. Miami. You'd love that guy. Would I? He doesn't seem like a guy I would love. He doesn't seem like my kind of guy. But wow, there's 100 people in here right now. We're breaking records here. We're breaking records for stuff learned in, how long has it been? 25 minutes. We're breaking records for audience. Hi, Emil. Hope you're having a good day. Thank you, MD. I hope you are also having a good day and you're staying away from that creep, Dr. Miami. Oh. Yeah. Is there any, what time is it in Wisconsin? Who even knows? What is... Do we have any Wisconsin people in the chat? I think there was one guy. Hey, Emil, do you think personally that there's any real hope for the world to get better? You know, I don't know. You know, not to be a joker, but this kind of stuff sometimes makes me hopeful. You know? Is that... No, I don't know. Sometimes it just seems like the only way out of this is maybe Something like this. It is crazy that just wild that people can just post this and everyone knows what he's talking about. I mean, he even knows. There's the God. Have you seen the guy? I mean, what a sicko.
On a serious note, I just want to let you know, my wife and I pray for you at night.
Thank you.
For your
My wife and I pray for you at night.
safety.
What are you talking about, pal?
On a serious note, I just want to let you know, my wife and I pray for you at night.
Thank you.
For your safety.
I need to talk to this man's wife. I need to see her. I don't know if I believe she exists. And look at this guy. Look at this. He holds a heart up to him. I've never seen anything like this. I just grown men in their 30s and older.
And
Guys.
This is unbelievable. There's a priest next to him. Oh boy, a guy standing by with an Occupy Mars. Are they all just waiting to talk to him to say how much they love him?
thank you. Thank you.
I gotta watch my hand gestures these days, you know.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think this one's safe, you know. You know, it's like, can't wave to the crowd. You don't know what'll happen.
yeah, that's what he was doing. He was waving. He was waving when he hit the hardest Sig Heil we've ever seen.
On a serious note, I just want to let you know,
He seems like he's gonna cry. He's so why you shouldn't be this emotional about anyone you don't know.
on a serious note, I just want to let you know, my wife and I pray for you at night.
Thank you.
For your safety.
Oh boy. What's going on in that household? What is happening in that house? Yeah, Emil, when you guys come to Portland, I'm also going to confess my love for you. We're gonna set something up similar like this in Portland. You guys can you guys will be able to line up. There's gonna be a weird guy like this holding a mic for you, and hopefully there will be a priest there with the collar on and everything. God, should I stop praying for you every night, Emil? No. Please, I need those. But I also need your wife praying for me as well. If you, also, does he say every night? Does he say every night they,
On a serious note, I just want to let you know, my wife and I pray for you at night.
Thank you.
okay, just at night. Christ. Imagine getting in bed with your wife and saying, okay, honey, let's get on our knees and pray for Elon's safety. Oh, God. Also, this man needs no prayers. He has fucking the full force of the United States behind him. He's got Pam, ageless school Pam, seeking the harshest punishment for anyone who comes near a Tesla with bad, unpure thoughts. He's got his best friend Donald Trump doing a car show on the lawn of the White House. He's got his little, minions running around the federal government, gutting anyone who could regulate him. Ugh. Any plans to come to Azerbaijan? Yeah, no, unfortunately, we do not have. I'd love to. If you can show me there's a big Azerbaijan, I'm probably butchering that pronouncement too. I cannot pronounce any word. Emil, real question: do you guys do like a meetup, a meet and greet after the shows? How do I get a photo with the boys like I was seeing from Boston? Yes, we do. We will say it at the show. We'll hang out after, and we'll We'll be there. Ah. Are you going to see the Minecraft movie? I'm not sure I knew there was a Minecraft movie. There's like I can't keep up. They all feel like fake movies to me. I just saw this and I honestly can't tell if it's a joke. It's like, is this real? It says first image at the Beatles cast together. Harris Dickinson, don't even know who that is. Paul Mescal, Paul McCartney, Barry Cogan, that guy from Stranger Things. Are they making a movie? Watch the trailer. It looks like shit. If I watch the trailer right now, am I gonna get in trouble? I don't know how the copyright shit. Wait, what? They're gonna do 4 different movies? No. Oh, it's an April Fool's joke. God damn it! I cannot believe this happened live. This is the most embarrassing thing that's ever happened to me. This whole stream, you know what? I was kind of like, I was down here, and then I, asked the boy to email me, and then I fixed the sound, and I was kind of up here, and now I just fell for a April Fool's Day joke on TV in front of, I don't even know how many people, over 100 people, and I wish everything would stop. Wait, is it real? Am I being... No, it's not a fucking joke. Unless this is... What is happening? Is it a joke or not? Sony's long-awaited Beatles movie biopic plans are finally coming together. Sam Mendes took the stage at CinemaCon. 4 films? Okay. I'm back up, baby. I didn't get fooled. I've never been fooled in my life. You guys are the fools. You didn't know it was real. Okay, it's very real. Also, what is going on with Barry's face? Okay, that's not nice. I'm not going to focus on his physical appearance. That one just came out of nowhere. I didn't see that coming. We're not just making one film about the Beatles. We're making 4. Perhaps this is a chance to understand them a little more deeply. Maybe we don't need to. Why don't you... They've all got a vast output of work. Why don't you engage with that? No, I don't know. Maybe it'll be fun. Oh, man. Honestly, what is going to be going on in the Ringo movie? Who needs a Ringo Starr movie? Hi, Emil, just joined. How's your Tuesday going? Honestly, it's been pretty up and down. I'm going to be real with you. I was pretty stoked about the stream. I got very confident. Turns out I fucked it up. But then I fixed it. Then I thought I got fooled by an April Fool's joke, and turns out I didn't. I'm having trouble keeping track of everything. The boy is not visiting. There's no boy anymore. I figured it all out myself. I don't need a boy. I can do everything myself. Actually, I can't. I will need the boy for the getting someone live in the chat. That's going to be... That one actually might kill me. Trying to figure out how to get someone to come on a live stream virtually. Okay, that one's going to kill me. Who will be the first guest on live? I don't know. Maybe the boy. Maybe if the boy can come over here and tell me how to do it, he'll be the first guest. The internet's no place for an old 35-year-old man. It's not a world built for you. I know that. But I'm fighting against, I would say this is a win. The fact that I got this far is an actually win. Okay. I'd challenge any other 35-year-old. There's probably a lot who can do this, but I challenge the average 35-year-old. I want to see how many of them can do it. That's what I really want to see. Emil, I turned 30 this year. How do I cope? I don't know, man. How's anyone coping right now? It's not ideal. You can barely keep up with all the horrific things going on. Cruelty has been, it seems like cruelty is the, I don't know, running theme for whatever era we're living in. I mean, Christ, I just saw that the dad who got sent to El Salvador prison on a complete mistake. There's just zero remorse, zero interest in trying to fix it. It's just absolute bullshit. I mean, yeah. An administrative error sends a Maryland father to Salvadoran prison. The Trump administration says that it mistakenly deported an immigrant with protected status, but that courts are powerless to order his return. And then, I mean, I think the worst part was Bukele, like, just said oopsie or some shit. Oh, God. I mean, I don't know what, Christ, his bio just says philosopher king. Can we get some positive news in here, gee whiz? Yeah, we really do need some positive news here. I don't want to be a bummer. I'm just, this is not. I wonder who I muted. Oh, Elon. Oh my God. Of course he's posting crying emoji on this. Fuck you. Do I plan on writing more on Substack? Yes. I'm always trying to work on it. I'm so slow at writing. It takes me forever. I don't know how people do it. I really don't. I'm jealous of people who can write fast. I got all these things I want to write. I'm doing my best. It's so hard. Oh, hey, Mail, do you have any advice for someone who has a hard time making decisions, large or small? Everything is struggle, and I become so overwhelmed that I don't know what to do, so I end up doing nothing. That's from Finn S. Finn, the only thing I can really say about this is that anytime someone asks me this question, it reminds me of that, the Sylvia Plath, the bell jar, where she's talking about the fig tree. And honestly, when I read the bell jar, it kind of made decisions easier. Let me see if I can find that quote, because you know what? It's probably helpful for a whole bunch of people. All right, this is from the bell jar. Everyone should read the bell jar. Beautiful. But she said, I saw my life branching out before me like the green fig tree in the story. From the tip of every branch, like a fat purple fig, a wonderful future beckoned and winked. One fig was a husband and a happy home. Get out of here. and children, and another fig was a famous poet, and another fig was a brilliant professor, and another fig was E.G., the amazing editor, and another fig was Europe and Africa and South America, and another fig was Constantine and Socrates and Attila and a pack of other lovers with queer names and offbeat professions, and another fig was an Olympic lady crew champion, and beyond and above these figs were many more figs I couldn't quite make out. I saw myself sitting in the crotch of this fig tree, starving to death, just because I couldn't make up my mind which of the figs I would choose. I wanted each and every one of them, but choosing one meant losing all the rest. And as I sat there, unable to decide, the figs began to wrinkle and go black, and one by one, they plopped to the ground at my feet. I mean, if that doesn't make you want to make up your mind, I don't know what will. It's just, you got to reach out and take one. You know what I mean? Otherwise, they're all going to wrinkle, go black. You're going to starve to death. Make up your mind. You know, I don't, and if you have regrets, whatever, do something else. You know, regrets, you'll regret everything you don't do. You know, the worst decision is indecision. That's what I say. Finn S. 135 in the chat. Let's go, dude. That's too many people. Okay, we're gonna have to start imposing some limits on here. We can't just have all these people in here. You are maybe the most helpful person on the internet. I can't imagine that's true. I barely know how to get the audio going on my fucking stream. But I did figure it out. And that should be an inspiration to every 35-year-old out there. I think new figs will come up also as time goes by. It's a great point. You know what I mean? Just I don't know. Just don't get wrapped up in, oh my God, it's too late. I missed everything. Just make decisions. Go for it. Yeah, definitely. Thanks, man. You're right. I think it's a struggle between which fig is the juiciest or best. I appreciate your advice greatly. I'm for sure going to try and improve on it this year. Hell yeah, brother. What is your skincare routine? It's looking flawless today. I don't really have one. I just use... Also, I'm sure this like webcam camera is just like everything's got some like smoother. I probably don't look this good. It's probably doing something. I just wash my face with CeraVe and then use CeraVe moisturizer, the morning one and the night one. That's it, man. You make it sound so simple. I can't wait to be 35. It's not that simple. Nothing simple. You just got to go for it. Where is Puppy? He's around here somewhere. I was tiring him out, so he would be a chiller. Italians don't get acne. That's not true. I had bad acne when I was a young teen, and it was, just the absolute worst. Have you done your taxes, and are they annoying to do if you have a podcast? That's a great question. Yeah, I did my taxes early. I always do. I do the taxes for the show. It's a pain in the ass. And I'm the kind of guy who I just want that shit done. I don't want it hanging over me. So I say, get it out of here. I was done with that shit probably by the end of February. Just got my tax return from California, $3. So let me know if anyone in the chat wants me to buy them something. Oof, yeah, guys, please use sunscreen. I've been burned too many times. It's not good for you. Now I look insane when I play tennis. I'm doing the zinc on the nose and the cheeks because you just got to protect yourself. And I got myself a big ass bottle of super goop, the little covering my arms and legs. Emil, why did you try and deduct Superboof 3.5 grams as a health expense? I don't have to answer that unless you work for the IRS. So, do you fuck with kombucha? Yeah, I do like it. Okay, so sue me. Sue me. Also, speaking of supergroup, one person, I was at a party at a park, and the sun's beating down on us. And someone asked for sunscreen, and they pulled out their supergroup and said, "Do you want my Gwyneth Paltrow sunscreen?" And I said, "Do you think that's Gwyneth Paltrow's company because she has goop?" And they were like, "Yeah, it's the same thing." I was like, I do not think so. And she was very cocky. She said, "I will bet you money." And I said, "I'll bet you $5 it's not Gwyneth Paltrow's company." And I said, "But you gotta pay me if it's not." And she was wrong. I pulled out my Venmo QR code and I said, "Lady, you gotta pay me, okay? There is zero integrity left in this country. You will pay me." And that's how I made $5, all right? And between the $5 from that, the $3 from my California tax return, I got $8. Mm-mm. You could afford a sandwich with that? Where can you get a sandwich for $8? I'd actually love to know. Okay? I would love to know where you can get a sandwich for fun. Oh God, it's so annoying even interacting. The internet's such a fucking annoying place. It's my fault forever tweeting. It's my fault forever going to twitter.com. I said, it's part of the reason everyone's so nuts is that no one has friends anymore, so they don't get the satisfaction of being a little naughty with friends. So instead they go online to be anonymously naughty, and then they begin to just identify as racist and sexist and weird. And anytime it gets a little engagement, you always get someone wanting to troll you. I have dozens of good friends, and I do it for fun. Great. Thanks for your contribution, Kelly Mixon. I always like looking what these weirdos who respond to you are up to, you know? Oh. Your tweet nailed it, though. You know what honestly reminded me of it? I saw this one after I tweeted. And I think it's a great point. Hold on. Well, so it's a response to this. Riz does not exist. You are either physically attractive or you're not. There are no combination of words that will make her attracted to you. And I think that's crazy. Oh, and of course it's all right. It's from the incels. They have a whole Jesus Christ. A community of men that lack romantic relationships despite trying. Ay, ay, ay. Well, this is a great question. My question to online incels. Most of y'all are anon here. Women online have no clue what you look like, how tall you are, or how much money you make. What kind of response do you get from women online? Do women react poorly to you here? Then it's not your looks. It literally is your words. How you engage with women changes everything. It's a good piece of data. You know, if you're an anonymous guy, then people find it generally unpleasant to engage with you. You're getting a good piece of data there. Oh, wow. Jesus Christ. The internet never fails to disappoint. My God. My God. Also, I need to know what is going on the involuntary subreddit. I probably shouldn't even go down this path. They all love tall white Chad. Interesting. Looks are the only thing that matters. There's no gym for your face. There's no gym for your height. There's no gym for your genetics. Wow, this bums me out. This is also a bad message to people. Like, I hate that people are like, guys are finding community in this. Don't ever skip genetics day. Okay. You left the guy you settled with for Chad. Take accountability for your actions. Oh, Christ. All right. Jesus. This is. Oh, boy. Oh, shit. Someone's calling me out for my libgen. All right. Whatever. Yeah, I download books sometimes. Okay. Emil, I know you don't practice law and haven't for a while, but why do you bother maintaining your standing with the bar or whatever the certification is? Oh, wait. Why do you bother or do you bother? The chats are coming in too fast. Oh, do you bother? Oh, yeah. I'm a certified. I'm in good standing with the State Bar of California. Why do I bother? It's a great question. If they want to take my certification from me, they can pry it from my cold, dead hands. Emil really breaking new ground with the incels are bad take. Yeah, I deserve that. I just this is not. I'm on. It's not content I am familiar with, so it feels groundbreaking to me. I'm just shocked that this is a. It sucks that the most appealing thing to guys online is this kind of shit. Oh my God. And it's like, got this fucking bullshit. Women killing 1.3 billion people via abortion since 1980, men killing 1 billion people. What is going on? I got to get off this. It's poisoning my brain. Sorry, guys. I got wrapped up. I got wrapped up in the incel stuff. That's how it happens. Just like that. You click one thing, although I didn't find any of it appealing. I found it I don't know. It's shocking. Can we go back to $8 Sandos? Yeah, no one answered my question. Or maybe they did. There's just too many people in the chat. I can't see it all. My dog's name is Onion. What do you think about that? I don't know. Can I think about it and come back to it? Because I don't want to just gut. I don't want to shoot from the hip on that one. I really want to be able to think on the whole onion thing. Because you deserve a real answer to that. A double is $6, you elitist. All right, fine. That's fair. I haven't been to an In-N-Out in a long time. Wow, there's 143 people in here. This is way more people than I thought we were gonna get. That's very fun. We're talking Sandos, brother. Yeah, we are. Also, can people? I can't keep up with all this stuff. Can people tell me about? Do people know about this woman? I don't know what her full name is.
Tell us how you will run on that. You are running as a Gen Z candidate. One of the issues that resonates with voters is what we're seeing in Gaza, Israel's assault on Gaza there. Your father is of Palestinian descent. You joined protesters outside the DNC last year requesting they have a Palestinian voice speaking at the convention. Tell us how you will run on that issue at a time when the party is facing primary
Kat, that's what it is.
with groups like AIPAC funding them, because I believe the chair of the Republican Party even went after you for your support of Palestinians, writing, I wonder if she'll be passing out Hamas flags in the 4th of July parades.
Yeah, the Chicago GOP is just going really full mask off racism, so that's cool. The approach to this issue is like every other issue in my campaign. I have no interest in compromising my views or not listening to my moral compass. And my moral compass says, war crimes are bad no matter who commits them. Civilians should be protected no matter their nationality. And right now we've already raised over $300,000 just from small dollar donors. No corporate cash, no calls to billionaires. I think a lot of people feel strongly about these issues and they just want someone that represents their values and isn't caving depending on who is investing or not. So frankly, between that and how we are approaching this ground game, trying to change people's lives directly, fill in these gaps of relief that Trump has been creating, I'm not so worried about it. I'm just excited to get back on the campaign trail and try more of this approach we're doing.
I mean, that's a great answer. I'm not super familiar with her, but I've been seeing her stuff pop up. She seems great. I mean, we need more people like that who can answer a question. I don't know if anyone saw. I mean, I do want to write something on Substack about. I think there's a lot of energy right now around who's going to save us. What are the Democrats going to do? Who's going to be, who's going to be the next candidate? What do we need to change? There's obviously the Chuck Schumers of the party. And then there's the Bernies. Bernie's too old, but maybe he's passing the torch to AOC. And we've got Tim Walz, and they're really centering these popular economic policies. But I think these people are all fucked unless they can change their tune about Israel and be real with people. I think they refused to reckon with it in the lead up to the election. They refused to reckon with it post-election, how much it impacted them. And I think unless people want to get real about the fact that people do not want to vote for genocide, then we are... I'm also going to... I watched this. The audio was a little quiet, but I'd love for people to see what a difference there is in a Tim Walz was recently, he was in Fort Bend, Texas with Beto for Beto, look, whatever. Fort Bend, Texas for some kind of congressional town hall. At some point, this Pakistani American woman asked him a question. And okay, this clip's a little long and I hope people can hear it, but I think the difference is obviously stark.
Coach Walz. My name is Maha. I am born and raised in Fort Bend, live in Sugarland. Shout out my Sugarland people.
Can you guys hear it?
Life, and I am a first-generation Pakistani Muslim American. Thank you. I spent this entire election cycle running around my community trying to get as many people as I can to vote for you, to vote for Kamala, and one thing that was really difficult to overcome was Gaza. It is such running around my community trying to get as many people as I can to vote for you, to vote for Kamala, and one thing that was really difficult to overcome was Gaza. It is such a difficult situation, and it is so painful to our community. And yes, and I agree. What I wished we felt from your campaign was just emotional honesty. And when I talk to people and I explain to them that there is a difference between the two of you, there is. The running theme was, I can't feel that. And so my question is, do you feel like the obsession of decorum was the downfall of the Democratic Party this election cycle? And how can you, as an elected official, convince your colleagues to be a little bit more emotionally honest? Also, Beto, you need to run for governor again.
Well, this is what Beto is just explaining. People understand that when you get caught in the middle and you try and message something instead of trying to just state where you're at. I've gone that issue for years. I did it as a congressman. I did it as someone who taught global culture studies. And look, when we left the city of Dearborn, basically so that Donald Trump could go there and speak, is it any surprise that people voted the other way? And I think if we're not learning from those lessons, and I said, I own all these because I'll go back to this again. Had we won that damn election, we wouldn't have to be having this. But I also would test you all on this. Do you think that had we won this election, that they wouldn't be in the streets? You don't think they would have been screaming about everything, that energy? You know it. You know it. So I hear you. Acknowledge it. And I think if we fail to learn these lessons, it's going to get pretty dark. And again, not for candidates. It's going to get dark for the most vulnerable. So.
Hi, Coach.
All right. I just didn't want to come back hot. Yeah, he said nothing is just, I mean, I watched that video so many times. I even I wrote it down because I was like, what is he trying to say? Right? I mean, she basically asked him, do you feel like the obsession of decorum was the downfall of the Democratic Party this election cycle? And he said, this is what Beto was just explaining. People understand that when you get caught in the middle and you try and message something instead of trying to just state where you're at, I've gone that issue for years. All right. I did it as a congressman. I did it as someone who taught global culture studies. And look, when we left the city of Dearborn, basically so Donald Trump could go there and speak, is it any surprise that people voted the other way? And I think if we're not learning from those lessons, and I said, I own all these because I'll go back to this again. Had we won that damn election, we wouldn't have to be having this. But I also would attest, you all know, that do you think that had we won this election that they wouldn't be in the streets? You don't think that they would be screaming about everything, that energy, you know it. So I hear you, acknowledge it. And I think if we fail to learn these lessons, it's going to get pretty dark. Again, not for candidates. It's going to get dark for the most vulnerable. So what does that mean, pal? What are you talking about? This is I want to like these guys. I want to be able to believe in something. I'm just, what in the fuck does that mean, Timmy boy? I just don't get it. I don't know. And I think if they can't come up with some kind of clear messaging on this thing, it's just going to be the same. It's just going to be the same. You know. Let's let these elder gentlemen rest. They can't even string together a real sentence. I mean, look, I don't think he's on Joe Biden mode or anything like that. I think he's having a generally tough time not knowing what to do on the Israel message. And that's why he's stumbling all over himself. I mean, I think when he gets to talking about popular economic reform or whatever, he's perfectly capable, but I do agree, get these guys out of here unless, I want to see people like that woman Kat who can actually come up with an answer that makes sense to people. Otherwise, leave us out of it. We are talking about depressing stuff. Sorry about that, Someone, I don't know. Someone asked a question and then I got, or maybe I asked the question. I don't even know. Rachel's, oh yeah, you see the Israel stuff in Hollywood too. Rachel Zegler is a prime example. The Rachel Zegler stuff is so funny because it was driven by like grown ass men being like, I can't believe she would do this to me. I had no idea who this woman was. I never heard of her in my life, but now I don't know. She seems like a very lovely lady. Kat is too young, no shot. Oh, I'm not recommending that she run for president or something like that. I don't think she probably wouldn't even be old enough, I imagine. But I like that there's people with that kind of energy, at least running for smaller offices. Bump, 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 bump. Or Zoran. I mean, another guy where I'm just like, just coherent. Have you guys seen the Zoran thing where he, I don't know what that woman's name is, but she's kind of harassing him on the street. I think it's maybe planned or a joke, or maybe it's not. Oh yeah, okay. Maybe she goes by crack. Again, wasn't familiar with this woman, but this popped up in my feed. I guess she goes by Crackhead Barney. And we won't watch the whole thing. It's 2 minutes and 48 seconds, but just an absolute masterclass of, if you are an honest broker and believe in the things you say and do, it's much harder for them to get you. You know what I mean?
Zoran, don't do this shit. Zoran, you don't have to be.
Oh, this is a great point. I've never in my life seen a politician say they don't need any more money. He seems very cool. Hey, I was hitting those donations. I was going, I'll ride this all the way to the election. And then all of a sudden he comes out with the, I don't need any money. I mean, beautiful. And now he's just asking for, I think I've said it on multiple streams. Go, if you're in New York, go sign up to volunteer. Help them get the word out.
The biggest fucking influencer in the city. What do you think about me storming the mayoral forums? Are you mad? Are you mad at me? I'm not mad. What do you think about it? You think I'm clout chasing? You think I'm annoying? What do you think? Come on, give me a real answer.
The first time I was scared because I did not know who you were.
And now you know who I am.
And now I expect you at the forums.
Okay, good. And what are your other candidates saying? Are they hating me?
I think they also expect you at this point.
Oh, great. So Zoran, who the fuck are you? Who the fuck are you? Who the fuck? Because you just came out of nowhere, and I'm like, who is this guy? Who the fuck are you?
So I'm a state assembly member.
Okay.
I represent Long Island City.
Okay.
I was elected in 2020, took office in 2021.
Okay.
And right now I am running on a platform to make New York City more affordable.
Okay, Zoran, what are you gonna do for black people? What are you gonna do for the niggas?
What we're seeing...
Black trannies, people like me, annoying in their underwear, what are you gonna do?
Look, every single person in this city deserves to afford to call this city their home. And
Okay.
what we've seen in a crisis of inequality, where 1 in 4 New Yorkers are in poverty, where 500,000 children are going to bed hungry, is that there's a disproportionate impact on black New Yorkers. From 2010 to 2019, we saw nearly 20% decline in the population of black children and teenagers, and that's because of how expensive we made this city. We are losing the...
I agree. She does seem annoying. I think it's a great example of he's unshakable. You know what I mean? Tim Walz is getting absolute layups from the most polite woman in the world, and he's just stepping all over his dick trying to answer the question because he knows he can't do the right thing. And then there's Zoran or people like Kat, and you're like, yeah. I mean, I don't know these people. I don't want to put too much, but it at least makes me feel, gives me some kind of sense of like, okay, there's some people who still want to try to do something. Emil, did you like living in a place like that, or did it get old walking around the same place every day? No, I loved it. I hope to get back to New York City at some point, because I think it's a beautiful place to live. I love being able to walk around my little neighborhood. I love I want to just put on outfits and walk around. I want to walk to friends. It's the way we were meant to live. Get me out of this car. I never want to see a car again. I do feel like that was staged. I'm almost positive it's staged. Okay, he's wearing a microphone. I'm not saying that he was ambushed, I think, but it's still, the difference between the way she's answering the question, he's answering these insane questions, and Walz's very polite question is stark. Yes, please come to New York. I'm trying. I'm there all the time. I mean, I'll be there at the end of April, early May. I just moved from New York and I miss walking. Yeah, it's all I want. I just want to... There was a thread on Reddit. It was like, doctors of Reddit, what's the key to, like, what's the one hack? And the top comment was from some doctor being like, walking. Just walk. Move your body. It's so good for you. And I just want to be back in a place where I'm just everything I do, I need to walk around. Emil, you rocking with the hold steady? Of course, my man. I wish you could play songs. It would be so fun if we could, if you didn't have to be, I mean, I get it, obviously, but it would be so fun if you didn't have to be so careful about a copyright strike at all time. I remember there was if anyone knows of anything even remotely close to this, I remember they had, it was it AMP? Something like that. Amazon had some kind of like anyone can stream radio platform. I believe it was called AMP Radio, or no. What the hell was it called? Amazon Radio. No. But they shut it down. And I really wish, God, I can't even find what it was called. If someone remembers what that platform was called, please. It's driving me crazy right now. Oh, maybe it was amp. Why is it not coming up anywhere? Right. Finally, here we go. That was driving me nuts. Amazon is quietly shuttering its live audio amp. Live radio app launched by Amazon just last year will soon be no more. I mean, this is exactly what I want. Let anyone launch a live chat room on any topic geared towards fans of music and talk radio. Any AMP user with an Amazon account could launch a live show and access millions of licensed songs, which they could compile into a playlist and play for their followers. Ridiculous. Call in. The one good thing we had. Gone. Gone. Emil, thank you for putting me onto NTS. Oh, did you guys just hear Kev? Someone woke him up. He might bark in the microphone. I'm warning you now. Hey, sorry. Nope. Sorry about the Kev bark. But I did warn people. All right, guys. I think that's going to do it for today. This was very fun. I'm going to call this one a success, okay? It's an absolute thrill to do another live with you. Thanks for everyone with the patience. Although I think I figured out the audio thing pretty quickly this time. And yeah, one of these days, I think my next thing is I'm gonna figure out how I Zoom with someone, and we're gonna be able to bring someone on and talk. That's my homework. I'm gonna figure that out and write more. There's so much stuff to do. Okay. There's too much stuff I want to do, but it's great to have all these people who want to interact with it. So I appreciate it.